Good morning, you beautiful people. It is Tia. I am coming at you from Alberta. I am a personal trainer and I am an average sized woman. So I'm not the typical YouTube perfection type bodies. So follow along with us and get fit in your own backyard. Have some fun. We are going to start off today with some little warm-ups. So at the back of that mat, we're going to set up nice and tall, reaching up overhead. Big stretch up to the sky. Exhaling as we sit into that nice deep squat. When you're sitting into that squat, I want you to think about bending your knees and sinking your hips back so that you're reaching your butt back towards that chair behind you. Ideally, when you're looking down, you can still see your toes. Nice big breath. Big exhales. And at the top, let's just take that over to a little side bend. And up tall. It's a little chilly here this morning, but I'm sure I'll lose this long sleeve in a moment. All right, standing back behind that mat, we're going to hinge at the hips, sinking our hips backwards, bending those knees slightly if you need to. We're going to reach our hands down to the mat and walk them forwards out to a plank position. Hold that plank for 1 second. We're going to hinge at the hips, sinking your belly button up, 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 tight, tight, tight. Sinking? Pulling your belly button up, tight, 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 tight. Walk yourself out to that plank position. Nice breath in, tuck that tummy up to the sky. Hinging those hips, walking those hands back. Thinking about that nice neutral spine throughout. Let's drop to our knees here on this one. And we're going to lower our chest down to the ground. Placing those forearms in front of you and stretching your legs out the back. We're going to draw our head right up to the sky. Still thinking about drawing that belly button in. And release down to the mat. And one more time, press back up. And back down. Let's draw ourselves up to those hands and knees. Thinking about bringing your belly button up nice and tight into your core. We're going to think about stretching our opposite arm and leg out and back down to the ground. Opposite arms and legs out. Bird dog. I want you to think about stretching through those arms. So reach your fingertips, reach your toes, creating that length through your body. Keeping your core nice and tight. Pull that belly button in, compress your organs. That's what's going to give you the balance so you don't feel like you're weebling and wobbling here. Really tuck that belly button in. That'll keep you in your stable position. Tuck that belly button right up to your spine. All right, we're going to draw those arms and knees in and back out. And in and out. Let's do 2 more. Draw it in. Kick it out. Draw it in. Kick it out. Switch those sides. Let's do 4 on the other side. Stretch. Tuck it in, drawing that belly button up into your spine, squeezing your ribs and hips together. Trying to hollow out that core. And one more, I think. I can't even count to 4 this morning. And sitting those knees back, opening up those hips. Opening up those knees, sit your hips back onto your ankles. Have a nice breath here in child's pose. And come on back up onto those hands and knees. And we'll draw that belly button in. And come on into a cow. Exhaling here. Inhaling here. All right, as you draw those toes under, we're going to lift our bum up and come on into down dog. Reaching those hips right up to the sky. And we're gonna bend those knees one at a time. One knee and the other knee. One knee and the other knee. Keep walking those legs. One knee and the other knee. One knee and the other knee. Getting a nice stretch out to those calves. Next, we're going to come to a standing position. We're going to start off with a little bit of cardio. We're going to do a cardio and a core, essentially, so we can really get that body burning some calories. So here we go. Bring yourself back to a nice open space, and what we're going to do is start off with a skater. Skater is one of my favorites. It's a good full body movement. So we are going to step to the side, kicking that opposite leg back. I prefer to do this with my hands. Some people prefer this, or to reach for their toes. All your weight is on that front leg as you balance. To increase this intensity, you can increase your hops, make them a little further. You can make them higher. Or you could just go faster. I suck at counting. When I'm training clients in the gym, I always say to them, you have to count because I can never remember to. I'm too busy looking at form. So, come on down to your backs, laying on your back, tucking that tummy down to the ground. We're going to raise our legs up in the air and our arms up in the air, and we're going to do a dead bug. So, alternating arms and legs down to the mat and back up. Raising that head is is a little bit of increased intensity. So if you want to increase your intensity, you can raise that head up off the mat. Really thinking about drawing that belly button down to the mat throughout, engaging through that core. Mosquitoes. Let's go for 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Have a sip of water. Hydration is the key to a good workout. So make sure you have your water bottle close so that you can hydrate that body as you sweat. You can keep that water refueled so that you can feel good throughout. I love drinking water. If you can add a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice or some vitamin D or something to it to make it change up the quality of the water, it'll really absorb better and be really good for your body. So come on here to the back of your mat or wherever you want. What we're going to do is we're going to do squat hops. So we're going to sit back into those hips and we're going to reach up to a hop. 3, 2, you can count. 4, 5, 6. Think about tucking that belly button in. Ideally, you're really sitting those hips back, and you can still see those toes when you sit down into that squat. Number of the day is 20. 20. Whew. The leg burn. The leg burn. I hope you could feel those quads burning. Give them a little shake if you need. And we're going to come on down to our mat. On our backs again. This time we're going to raise those knees up to a 90 degree. at the hips and 90 degree at the knees. Compressing that belly button in, squeezing those organs. All we're gonna do is this tiny little out, in, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, head up, increases that intensity slightly. Head down, slightly easier. Thinking about keeping that belly compressed throughout. Don't let it come up. 14, 15, 3. Last one. Draw those knees in. Take a little break. All right, you guys. We are going to do some leaping. I'm just gonna take my mat and move it over. So I got some space here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do forward leaps. I want you to make sure that you get a nice open area. Nothing's in your way. You're not gonna land on anything. You're not gonna slip on anything. All of that safety precautions. So every time you leap, I want you to think about leaping with your opposite leg. And 10. All right. Nice big breath in. We're going to bring it on down to our sides. Come on down to a side plank. I know you're thinking, oh my God, a side plank. So options here. Level 1, bottom knee is bent, top knee is straight. Elbow or hand under your supporting shoulder, directly underneath it. We're thinking about tucking that belly button in, and we're gonna raise up. So if that's a little bit too easy, straighten out those legs and stagger your feet. So my feet are staggered. Lift, we're gonna hold. 20, 19, 18. 10, I got a bat and hands crawling on me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that hip down. Roll over. Same thing here. If you want that bottom leg bent to help support, or if you want it straight, more intense than that is feet stacked on top of each other. You choose your intensity. Here we go. 20 seconds. Nice deep breaths in here to try to increase that oxygen in our body. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take a nice breath. All right, you guys. I want you to bring your water bottle. And what we're going to do is a circle run. So the idea here is that your feet are moving in all the directions. You're really getting your agility going on. So again, nice clear area, nothing around you. You're gonna slip on, starting behind that bottle. We're gonna go around to the right. So facing forwards throughout this, so that your feet have to cross over. And then we'll go the other direction. All right, let's go a little faster. Keeping that belly button tucked in nice and tight, keeping that tall posture throughout. A smile on your face because you're loving it. I don't know how many we've done. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hiya. Have a nice breath. We're going to do the opposite side. Nice deep breath in. Pull that away. Here we go. Around that water bottle, baby, whatever you're using. All right, a little bit faster. Oh yeah. Last 4. Should be sweating now. And 1. Woohoo! Yeah. Nice deep breath in, you guys. Have a seat on your mat. We're going to go back to a core. We're going to do a canoe this time. So this one's going to be for our external rotators in our core. So if you imagine your hands in your pockets, whoo, breathing heavy. Hands in your pockets, that's kind of where your external obliques sit. And they do this twisting action. They come all the way from the front, all the way to the back. So they also help that twisting action in the back. So what we're going to do is a canoe type action, type exercise. You can have your legs straight or your legs bent, or if you're advanced, draw those heels up off the ground for the canoe action. So belly button in tight, sitting up tall, squeezing those organs. We're going to twist. And twist. 2. Ideally, you're really keeping that belly button in and you're compressing through those organs so that when you are twisting, you are wringing out that belly button. Wring it out. So it's not like this. Ugh. Ugh. Tuck and then twist. All right, we're going to increase this intensity just slightly. We're going to lean back. Lean back. So twist, reach, twist, reach, twist, reach. 1 more. 3. 2. Last pair. Done our core. Great job, ladies. Hate to tell you, this one is also a core, but it's a cardio. We're going to roll ourselves over to that plank position, hands directly underneath our shoulders, and we're going to draw our legs out to a plank position. So, I'm going to come back here. Let's see if you can still see my legs. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So in that plank position, my belly button's getting drawn in. I'm compressing my organs, squeezing through those shoulder blades, not lowered or too high. Butt is squeezed. We're going to draw those knees in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like you're jogging in a plank position. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tuck that belly button in. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. Now, if you're not sweating and feeling the burn, I don't know what to tell you, sister or brother. You should be feeling the burn by now. We are going to go into a plank position again, and we're going to reach back for our opposite ankles. So, come on to your plank. Thinking about that square body. So, my ankles are drawing a nice straight line up towards my shoulders. My bum's not up or down. Okay, I'm gonna draw my bum up to the sky, thinking about drawing that belly button right up to the sky and reach back for that ankle. Tuck my shirt in so I'm not hanging out too much. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shooting that butt straight up to the sky. Tuck that belly button in. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Vente. Yeah. Should be feeling that, hey? Alrighty. We're gonna move back to some side-to-side movements for our cardio for this round. I want you to have about a space about as wide as your mat. We're going to start on one side, and we're going to hop, 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 draw that knee. Hop, 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 draw the knee. Hop, 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 hop. Knee. Every time that knee comes up, I want a crunchy action happening. Last 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Alrighty. Come on back down to the mat. On your back. 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 We are going to do a bicycle action. So, tucking that belly button down nice and tight to the mat. We're going to draw those knees up to 90 degrees. Elbows out. Think about tucking that belly button in, squeezing, compressing out through those your core organs are being squished. We're going to twist opposite knee to elbow. Thinking about wringing out that wet cloth again. Squeeze the belly button in, wring it out. 7, 8, 9, 10. So, sometimes in my core exercise, you'll hear me doing a type action, and what that does is that compresses your deepest ab muscle, your transverse abdominis. And that one goes from your back to your front and all the way through your core, parallel to the ground. And what it does is it does that compression. It also gives you a really, really sore core when you have a cough and you're coughing, and your abs start to hurt, your belly starts to hurt. That's your transverse abdominis telling you it's not strong enough to have a bad cold. So if you are doing an ab movement and you that compresses that inner ab muscle, or it targets that inner ab muscle, and it really gets it going. So I hope you like this today, having some cardio and abs, no equipment necessary. You can do this wherever you want, even in a small hotel room. You can do this one on a beach, on a rooftop, any fabulous place. Here I am doing it at home. Show luxurious over here. I am going to try to put out some videos maybe once a week and bring you some of my fitness. I have been a fitness instructor for 11 years. Have having my own personal training business, starting in parks and doing outdoor boot camps and stuff, and then working in gyms and stuff like that. And really, I just love a good outdoor workout. So if you like it, join me. I would love that. Much love. See you next time. Don't forget to drink your water and get some good protein in to rebuild those muscles. Much love.